Hey everybody, my name's 𝗍𝗵𝗶 and I'm a life coach for marriage. But it may surprise you to find out that I work with you on an individual basis, teaching you the skills that our parents didn't model for us that make marriage a lot healthier and happier. And today I've got a special offer for you. All the details are in the notes. Please check it out. I really want to help you enjoy this Christmas. Okay, so if you are in a situation where marriage has got to the point where the small everyday stuff spirals into big dramas and big arguments, Christmas can feel impossible. Christmas piles on the pressure in marriage. And so if day-to-day life is already feeling too stressful, you're overwhelmed with work, the kids, and you can't seem to figure it out together, Christmas feels even worse. Okay, so I'm going to help you with this right now. The reason this is happening to you, the reason the small stuff feels so difficult is because when we get into this place in marriage, everything becomes very loaded. Everything becomes very significant and it becomes high stakes. We don't mean to do it, but we're constantly testing each other. We're making stuff mean things. Okay, so what happens when you are under pressure and you are overwhelmed and you don't feel supported in your marriage? You start monitoring and measuring, you start horse trading, you start thinking to yourself, I've done this, this, and this. What have they done? They've done nothing. Yeah, and it becomes very loaded. Okay, so it's very normal that the small stuff starts to become so important because we're making it mean stuff about each other. If you don't feel supported in your marriage, you're going to look for evidence of it. If you feel criticized all the time in your marriage, you're going to look for evidence for it. You're going to actively look for where you're being criticized. So you're going to become a lot more sensitive. If you don't feel like your partner's pulling their weight, you're going to look for evidence of where they're not pulling their weight, and you're going to find it. Okay, this is really simple. The solution is to become aware that you are doing it. Yeah, this is human nature. Under pressure, we behave like this, and the solution is to become aware that you're doing it. When emotion is high, when we're under pressure, intelligence is low. Okay, and this stuff becomes very loaded. We make it mean stuff. So the solution is awareness. Okay, when you have awareness, when you start to become aware, this is how you press pause in the moment. This is how you're able to start questioning. Is this true? What I'm feeling? I feel under attack. I feel like you're coming at me. Is it true what I'm thinking? When you start questioning, you create choice. How do I want to react to this? How do I want to react and respond here? Yeah. But when emotion is high, you're overwhelmed, you're tired, and you don't feel supported, and you feel criticized, you're not going to be thinking clearly. Okay. So that's the solution, is awareness that you're doing this. Okay. How the hell do you do that? Yeah, I understand. How the hell do you do that? First of all, you've got to normalize this. You've got to normalize, our brains are not designed for the modern world. They're designed to live in a cave in the wild, survive in the wild. So the overwhelmed and overloaded experience of modern life is very normal. Okay. And when we're under pressure, so there's that, you've got to normalize this. Yeah. The way we have these strange reactions when we're under pressure. The other part of this is the generational bad habits. Whatever you grew up with, even the stuff that you say, I'll never do that, if you grew up with it, you've absorbed it in. And under pressure, when emotion is high and intelligence is low, we're not thinking so clearly when we're under pressure. When our emotion is up, we're not thinking clearly, we're not communicating and listening clearly. Under pressure, all your generational bad habits come up. So it's just very normal. And the first thing you've got to do here, because this is also sensitive, is you've got to normalize this. Okay. So that's how you create awareness. You stop judging yourself. You stop judging your partner. You normalize it. It is normal under pressure for us to get very nitpicky and bickering constantly and critical of each other. Okay. And then what you got to do is you've got to let go of right and wrong. Under pressure, it's human nature to get very black and white. It's how we create certainty. We get very black and white. We get very fixated on what's the right thing to do, what's the wrong thing to do. And this is the blame game. And we lose a lot of time and energy to the blame game. It's irrelevant. It's just a matter of opinion. But it's normal under pressure to go here, okay? So I'm offering to you, for the first time ever, I'm offering a taster opportunity to try out what this work is like, okay? It's 4 sessions plus access to my program, which is filled with worksheets and training videos to support you in learning these skills, these game-changing skills, okay? So the results of this work are you feel better, you learn emotional awareness and emotional regulation in the moment. You're going to feel a lot better, calmer, more confident. That's going to enable you to communicate better. Communicate with kindness, even when you're stressed. Keep listening. When we're stressed, our listening shuts down. Yeah, when you keep listening, you're able to hear your partner. You can lead the way, helping them learn these skills too, okay? This is how you are going to be able to sidestep, de-escalate the arguments this Christmas, okay? Lower the stakes of this stuff and find some lighter, maybe even more playful ways of addressing the stresses of Christmas, okay? So the impact of this work is you will have a better Christmas and you will leave a new legacy for the next generations of better Christmases. Maybe you've got a legacy of not so great Christmases and the generational bad habits that show up at Christmas. Let's leave a new legacy for the next generation. So the details of my special offer are in the notes of this post. Please check it out. Send me a message right now. We can get started on this right now for you. Another crap Christmas does not have to pass you by, okay? You don't have to have another rubbish Christmas. These skills will create immediate results. They'll have an immediate effect on this Christmas for you. Message me right now. Let's get started on this right now. We can get going this week. I want you to have a better Christmas. It's available for you, okay? And these game-changing skills will set you up for a powerful and productive and happy, healthy 2024. Thanks.